I'm Shashi Naidoo and I'm the owner of Alushi Aesthetics. One of the things we specialize in is laser hair removal, because ever since that one episode of Sex and the City, it's been absolutely on trend to be hairless from the eyebrows down. And the only way of achieving that goal was through laser hair removal. So now I found an absolutely amazing new product called No Grow, and this can give you the same permanent results that you could only achieve with laser hair removal. Today we're going to chat to the MD of No Grow and find out about how it works. Chane, thank you so much for coming and chatting to me today about this product, No Grow. So as someone that's owned a laser clinic for 3.5 years, the concept of those old school commercial type depilatory creams, I didn't get it, of growth inhibiting and permanent hair removal with a cream. So this is completely different to anything conventional on the market. So tell me more, because I want to understand how this actually works.
Awesome. Well, Sash, thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to speak to you today. And it has absolutely dominated the market at the moment because it is the first of its kind. So there are a number of hair removal methods on the market. So there are commercial hair removal creams in which you can remove your surface hair. And this is, in actual fact, for lack of a better word, another option than shaving. But of course the hair will grow back. Then of course we've got waxing, and waxing can penetrate to your second phase of hair growth but never your third. Mm-hmm. Then of course we've got RPL, and RPL uses light therapy to create trauma to the follicle. Okay, and this has proven to phenomenal results with many people. But obviously in this pandemic that we find ourselves, one of the leading reasons why this product has just exploded is for the mere fact that if somebody is a little bit apprehensive about going into a salon or into a clinic, now they can achieve permanent hair removal in the comfort of their own home.
I can also think of a few other reasons. So laser hair removal would work for someone who's got dark hair and light skin. But if you have blonde hair, like you for example, or grey hair or red hair, you wouldn't actually be able to use laser. It wouldn't be effective. It works on the pigment. So this would actually be the perfect product.
Correct.
Because it will still damage that follicle and prevent the hair growth.
Correct.
But you would, it's not requiring any pigment in the follicle.
Exactly. And a lot of people actually don't know that there are 3 phases of hair growth. So of course there's the hair that we can see on the surface, a hair underneath that. You well experienced that. And then of course there's a bulb underneath that. So if we look at, for example, candidates that might not be suitable for RPL, as you say, ladies with blonde hairs, grey hairs, maybe a darker skin type, teenage clients, pregnant ladies going through change of life. These unfortunately are people that are not suitable candidates for RPL, and these are people that we are able to treat, okay? Because for the first time ever, unlike focusing just on the follicle itself, we are penetrating below that, okay? So we use something, now I'm going to get very technical.
Very technical, yes.
So a lot of the time people ask me, but how can it penetrate down? Okay.
Yes.
So we use something called nano-enhanced cross-transportation technology. Okay, I know, right? And what this does is it actually breaks down the molecule structure of your product so fine in order for it to penetrate down, okay? So this is why the product has to be used for 7 to 8 months, because this is the cycle of your hair growth, okay?
Yes.
And when it penetrates down, not only is it getting down to where it needs to go, but as it penetrates down, it actually strips the protein fibers from the follicle as it goes down. And then what we do is we lie it underneath your cell division. Okay, so your cell division is when all of your cells accumulate together to form a new follicle. And if you form a new follicle, you form a new cycle of hair growth.
I feel you might be losing some people here. Effectively, it goes really deep down to disrupt the follicle's cyclical growth.
Absolutely.
And also, the one thing you mentioned earlier, which I'd like to touch on again, is you said pregnant women. So the one thing I want to ask you about the product safety, because again, I'm thinking about the old school hair removal creams that basically just like acid on your skin. And I remember getting a burn on my upper lip. So is it completely safe in that regard that I'm not going to put it on my lip and then go pigment? But I mean, this is for arms, legs, bikini area, everywhere.
Everything.
And it's not going to burn?
Not at all. And in fact, Sash, one of our leading clientele for this is our tweens, as they refer to. Coming out of your child stage, going into puberty, and of course they don't want to wax. They find it so painful. Mom and dad might find IPL a little bit expensive. And so this is been phenomenal. And in which case we actually have a topical anti-irritant and anti-inflammatory for our sensitive skin types. Okay, so they would use the no-go as a standalone treatment, and after they've removed it, apply and leave on the aftercare gel on top, okay, to ensure that there are no adverse reactions to the epidermis, no irritation whatsoever.
Okay. So now I want to go into a little bit more detail about each individual product you have in the range. I know there are 5 in the hair removal range, as well as this amazing soothing aftercare gel. So how would each of these work? What are the different types?
Okay, so the doctor that designed and formulated this treatment says that you cannot have one variant for every different sexes, skin types, hair. You have to treat every area of your body and every hormone-driven hair with a different variant specifically suited for that need. Okay,
and that makes sense, because even when we're doing hair removal at the salon, we do it on different frequencies.
Settings.
Yes,
Absolutely.
There's always different settings. So that would make sense that you'd have a different product for depending if it was bikini, facial, arm hair, whatever.
Correct.
So which are the different variants that you get?
Okay, so the one that you've got in your hand right now is the male beard. This is the strongest concentration out of our entire range. Our male beard is specifically for not only our men and our teenage boys that tend to get their pubic hair, then they start shaving, which results in acne prone and scarring. This is also for our ladies with a very high testosterone in their system. Also for ladies that suffer from polycystic ovaries, they tend to get a spike in their testosterone, which results in what they have referred to as what looks like a male-like beard. And so instead of being ashamed of it and wanting to feel exposed, now we are able to treat it for them.
I think a great one for this would be, you know how guys, when they get that shaving rash here,
Correct.
This would be a great product, the male beard hair, to remove
Definitely.
that hair on the neck.
Definitely.
This is intimate growth hair
Yes.
remover. Is this for men and women?
Absolutely. It's a unisex product. It's got a higher concentration of our main active, and then the ability to obviously treat a full pubic area on both your men and your ladies and your underarm.
Do your partner a favor, get that product. Okay, so this is female body hair,
Yes.
and this is female facial hair.
Yes. So this addresses a very thin skin, so the upper lip, the jawline on the ladies, and the unibrow. Unfortunately, it cannot be used anywhere where there's a mucus producing area, so inside the nostrils or inside anywhere near the eardrum. So this is for the lady's face. And then of course we've got our female body, which is for the lady's entire body, just excluding her intimate regions, because obviously we've got the intimate variant for that.
Okay, amazing. And then how does the product actually work in terms of application? Do I shave first and then apply the product? How does it work?
Very good question. The amazing benefit of this product is that you don't need to shave, you don't need to wax. Obviously, if you are using those hair removal methods, you can still continue to do so, but it is not reliant on those forms of treatment. So if you're going to shave or if you're going to wax in between your treatment process, just ensure that you do it 24 hours prior to your treatment.
Okay, fantastic. And then how long do you leave it on for?
So the face, you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. On the intimate regions, 10 to 15, and on the body, never more than 15 to 20 minutes.
And then you'll just remove it with a face cloth?
Absolutely. In fact, every single box has a spatula in there just to remove any excess product. It's almost applied like a skincare mask.
Okay.
You would just ensure that the area is clean of any oil, sebum, makeup, leave it on for the required duration. You can use your spatula to remove any excess product and then rinse off with lukewarm water. If your client is a sensitive skin type, then he or she can use the aftercare gel, apply it on and leave it on.
Okay, amazing. This is unbelievable technology. I think you guys are going to put me out of business. I don't know why I'm doing this video as I'm talking to you. I'm literally like, I've gone back. But guys, this is the product. I'm going to put a link in my bio if you'd like to buy some. And I'll put all the prices up there.